Israel is a small but incredibly unique country located in West Asia. Despite its modest area of 20,770 square kilometers and a population of about 9.7 million people, Israel's remarkable prosperity can astonish you. It boasts a nominal GDP of $522.53 billion in 2022 and a per capita GDP of $53,869, a staggering figure. What makes Israel especially unique is its extremely harsh climate. With up to 355 sunny days a year, rainfall of just a few dozen millimeters, and daytime temperatures reaching up to 50 degrees Celsius while dropping below freezing at night, it's a wonder that Israel is a major agricultural producer. Moreover, Israel holds countless other fascinating secrets waiting to be explored. Israel is known as the largest vegetarian country in the world and has enacted a ban on ultra-thin models. Many beautiful women serve in the military, even beauty queens have to enlist. It's also a technological powerhouse and home to some of the world's smartest Jewish people. Let's explore the 15 strangest things about Israel. Number 15. The country with many women in the military. In recent years, Israel has seen a significant increase in women's participation in the military. Unlike many other countries, Israeli women enlist for mandatory military service at the age of 18, serving for about 2 years. Israel is the only country with compulsory military service for women. This requirement, established in 1948 following the formation of the State of Israel, applies to all Jewish and Druze women over the age of 18. The goal of this policy is to promote gender equality and encourage women to participate in the military, which is considered a vital institution in Israeli society. Women serve in various roles within the military, including combat positions, and have made significant contributions to Israel's defense. Female soldiers in uniform are commonly seen throughout major cities and tourist attractions. Israeli female soldiers are not confined to traditional roles in the military. They serve in combat units and support roles far from the front lines. Notably, there are many beautiful women in the Israeli military. The strong camaraderie among them significantly enhances the strength of the Israeli armed forces. What do you think about women serving in the Israeli military? Leave your comments below. Number 14. The country that punishes irresponsible husbands for 8,000 years. Anyone here interested in marrying an Israeli wife? Comment below. But beware, Israel takes marriage and the rights of wives very seriously, willing to punish irresponsible husbands regardless of their nationality. According to The Guardian, an Australian man living in Israel reported that he cannot leave the country for 8,000 years unless he pays $2.42 million in alimony to his ex-wife. In fact, this man is not alone. Many foreign men find themselves stuck in Israel after marrying Jewish women, divorcing, and failing to pay the required alimony. Israeli law highly values marriage and the rights of wives. Court decisions in these cases are grounded in the fact that a 2018 survey by Israel's Ministry of Finance found that in 43% of divorces, fathers refuse to pay child support. This leaves single mothers dependent on the state's social welfare system. However, with the government's current budget cuts, the lives of many single mothers have become more difficult, prompting Israeli courts to take stricter measures against irresponsible husbands. Even the U.S. government has issued warnings to its citizens about Israel's tough stance on irresponsible husbands, advising them to consider carefully before marrying. A prime example is Noam Huppert, a 44-year-old Australian chemical analyst who has been banned from leaving Israel until December 31st, 9,999, based on a 2013 court ruling. The court requires him to pay child support for his 2 children until they turn 18, before he can leave the country. This decision prohibits Noam from traveling, going on business trips, or leaving Israel for any reason. The Israeli court stated that Noam must pay $1,500 per month for each of his 2 children. The 9,999 deadline is not final, as it is simply the highest number set in Israel's online administrative system. What do you think about this peculiar law? Share your thoughts. Number 13. Banning ultra-thin models. For many years, the fashion industry's use of underweight models on runways and in magazines has sparked heated debates worldwide. Many critics argue that this promotes an unhealthy body image among women, leading to anorexia and other eating disorders. A 2010 study found that about 2% of girls aged 14 to 18 in Israel suffered from eating disorders, with nearly 1,500 deaths attributed to these conditions. To address this issue, in 2012, Israel became the first country in the world to pass the body image law, which took effect at the beginning of 2013. The law stipulates banning the use of models with a body mass index, BMI, below 18.5 in advertisements, ad campaigns, and fashion publications, requiring modeling agencies to provide nutrition and health information to applicants. Israel's body image law is praised for its efforts to promote healthy body images and combat eating disorders. However, the law has also faced some criticism. What do you think about this law? Share your thoughts below. Number 12. Unique naked chickens. Raising meat chickens in hot climates requires expensive cooling systems to control their temperature. To save energy and costs for farmers, Israeli scientists came up with the idea of creating a breed of chicken that doesn't grow feathers. According to Oddity Central, Israeli geneticist and poultry breeding expert Avigdor Kahanier is the father of the naked chicken. Although many speculate that Kahanier used some unnatural gene editing techniques, the professor from Hebrew University in Jerusalem insists he achieved this through selective breeding of a naturally featherless neck chicken with a regular broiler. Introduced in the early 2000s, Kahanier's naked chickens attracted much attention due to their unusual appearance and touted benefits like eating less, faster growth, better heat tolerance without cooling systems, and no need for plucking. However, naked chickens have their downsides. Without feathers, they are more susceptible to parasites, mosquito attacks, skin diseases, sunburn, and temperature changes. Additionally, roosters face difficulties during mating because they cannot balance without their wings. However, the main reason naked chickens have not become popular over 2 decades since their introduction is that people are not accustomed to their unnatural appearance. Some condemn them as evidence of sick science, while others believe regular chickens have endured enough and there's no need to create more vulnerable animals. What do you think about these naked chickens? Share your thoughts. Number 11. The lowest point on Earth, the Dead Sea. Israel is not only famous for being the roof of the Middle East, but it also boasts another unique feature, the lowest point on Earth. Located on the border between Israel, Jordan, and the West Bank, the Dead Sea, also known as the Salt Lake, holds this special distinction. At approximately 435 meters below sea level, the Dead Sea is the world's deepest hypersaline lake. Its primary water source is the Jordan River, but water can only flow into the Dead Sea and cannot flow out. Historically, the Dead Sea had a surface area of up to 1,050 square kilometers. However, due to significant evaporation, its area has been rapidly shrinking and now only covers about 605 square kilometers. Many people mistakenly believe the name Dead Sea originates from its history of submerging sinful lands and cities. In reality, the name comes from its unique natural characteristics. With no outlet to the sea, the strong evaporation concentrates the mineral salts, creating a hypersaline solution. The salt content of the Dead Sea is about 8 times higher than other oceans, creating a harsh environment where flora and fauna struggle to survive. However, this feature gives the Dead Sea a unique advantage. Its buoyancy is incredibly high. Whether you know how to swim or not, you will always float on the water's surface and never sink. Would you like to try swimming in this sea? Share your thoughts. Famous for its high salt content and many rare minerals, the Dead Sea is known as a natural spa with therapeutic benefits for various skin issues. This has made it a popular destination for tourists worldwide. In 2017, a unique art installation appeared at the Dead Sea. The Lonely Tree, created by local artist Ilan El-Kayam, was transplanted from the mainland and planted on a salt island about 90 meters from the shore. El-Kayam rose to the island daily to apply mud around the tree's base, ensuring it gets enough nutrients to survive in the harsh environment. The presence of the Lonely Tree has captured visitors' attention and become a new symbol of the Dead Sea. Number 10. Rich cuisine. When it comes to Israeli cuisine, one cannot overlook the famous falafel. This dish is made from ground chickpeas or fava beans, seasoned and fried to a crispy perfection. Falafel is typically served in pita bread with fresh vegetables and tahini, ground sesame paste. creating a unique and unforgettable flavor. Notably, this dish is entirely vegan, suitable for both vegetarians and non-vegetarians. Israeli cuisine is a sophisticated blend of traditional Jewish dishes and influences from Middle Eastern, Mediterranean, and North African cuisines. This fusion offers visitors a chance to experience a wide array of unique and diverse flavors. Israeli cuisine emphasizes the use of fresh, seasonal ingredients. Some notable dishes include hummus, a creamy, delicious chickpea spread often served with pita bread or vegetables, and shakshuka, a dish of eggs poached in a spicy tomato sauce, typically eaten with bread. Visitors to Israel should not miss the vibrant street food scene. In the bustling markets, you can easily find delicious and affordable dishes to savor. Number 9, a global technology powerhouse. When people think of Israel, they often imagine a small country with limited natural resources, yet it possesses extraordinary strength in technology. Israel's journey to becoming a tech giant is a testament to the power of knowledge, innovation, and a daring spirit. For Jews, learning is considered a sacred act. Israel's education system values knowledge, ethics, and creativity, nurturing inquisitive, ambitious individuals who are always ready to face challenges. This strong educational foundation has produced a high-quality workforce, laying the groundwork for the remarkable development of Israel's technology sector. With a tradition of valuing knowledge and an innovative spirit, Israel has established itself as one of the world's leading technology hubs for over a decade. The country is renowned for its key exports like machinery, equipment, and software, and it is an attractive destination for multinational tech corporations such as Intel, Microsoft, Google, Apple, Facebook, and Motorola. Israel allocates a significant portion of its budget to research and development in science and technology. In 2021, spending in this field accounted for up to 12% of the GDP, the highest in the world by percentage. Thanks to this substantial investment, Israel has achieved impressive accomplishments in areas such as cybersecurity, semiconductors, telecommunications, healthcare, agriculture, and renewable energy. Israel is the birthplace of many groundbreaking inventions that have changed the world. Notable examples include Amdocs, a company providing operations and business support systems for the telecommunications industry, and the Iron Dome, a mobile missile defense system protecting Israel from external threats. The country's advanced desalination technology has addressed severe water shortages, turning seawater into fresh water for domestic and industrial use. What do you think about these technologies from Israel? Share your thoughts below. Number 8, the champion of wastewater recycling. Israel leads the world in wastewater recycling, with 75% of its wastewater being reused, followed by Spain. With 2/3 of its land being desert, Israel processes almost all its wastewater and reuses it for agricultural purposes. Industrial and domestic wastewater in Israel is collected into centralized treatment systems. With a treatment capacity of 370,000 cubic meters of wastewater per day, Shafdan is the largest plant among over 100 domestic wastewater recycling facilities in Israel. The treatment systems typically use magnetic solutions, using magnets to separate harmful organic substances like oil, detergents, dyes, and heavy metals in wastewater processed through electromagnetic coagulation, or sedimentation methods, depending on the type of wastewater. Through biochemical systems, membrane filtration, and other technologies, Israeli experts remove toxins, organic impurities, and heavy metals from wastewater, producing clean water. While the treated water is drinkable, it is currently used solely for agriculture and irrigation. By 2050, the total investment required to upgrade Israel's water systems is estimated to be around 206 billion shekels, approximately $54.99 billion. Israel plans to invite private enterprises nationwide to participate in funding and technology contributions. Number 7. The only Jewish state in the world, Israel was established as an independent democratic nation and a Jewish state on May 14, 1948. As of 2023, its population is approximately 9.7 million, with Jews making up 74.8%. Arabs, primarily Palestinians, constitute 20.8%, while other groups account for the remaining 4.4%. Thus, Israel is the only country where Jews are the majority. Jews have been in the land of Israel for over 3,800 years, forming the longest-lasting connection between a people and a land. Even when 99% of Jews were exiled after the Babylonians destroyed the first temple and the Romans destroyed the second temple, 1% remained in Israel. In the world, no nation from the ancient world that was exiled from its homeland has ever returned. But the Jewish people are a special case. Not only did they return, but they also rebuilt their own state, called the State of Israel. The faith and unity of an entire people enabled the Jews, despite being separated by hundreds of thousands of kilometers, to eventually reconnect with each other in modern times. Because of this, Israel is considered by many to be one of the most inspiring countries in the world. It serves as a reminder to everyone to never give up. However, the return of the Jewish people is also the reason for the religious conflicts that have occurred over the past century between Jews and Palestinians. This conflict arises because each side follows a different religion and views the other as an invader, as both have historical ties to this region dating back to ancient times. Number 6. The world's shortest subway system, Carmelite, also known as the Haifa subway system, is a unique underground cable railway in Haifa, Israel. Connecting Mount Carmel with the city center, construction of Carmelite began in 1956 and was completed in 1959. The first Carmelite train journey took place on May 22, 1959, transporting 2,400 passengers daily. Carmelite is historically significant as the oldest underground transit system in the Middle East and was Israel's only subway system until the Tel Aviv light rail launched in 2023. However, it also holds the title of the world's shortest subway system, with only 4 cars, 6 stations, and a single tunnel stretching 1.8 kilometers. Due to the nature of being a mountain climbing route, the Carmelite is designed with a slanted floor in the train cars that is never flat, in order to accommodate the 274-meter elevation difference between the first and last stations. Today, Carmelite is less popular due to the relatively low population density near its stations. Although local authorities have proposed expanding the tunnel to serve more people, financial constraints have prevented these projects from materializing. Hence, it remains the world's shortest subway system. Number 5. The world's largest vegan city. Those who have visited Tel Aviv often acknowledge that veganism seems to be a lifestyle for its residents. Dairy and animal products are gradually disappearing, replaced by Mediterranean cuisine rich in fruits and vegetables. If Israel is the vegan nation, then Tel Aviv is its capital. Boasting hundreds of vegan restaurants, the city's animal-free food scene has flourished, consistently ranking as one of the world's most vegan-friendly cities. Recent surveys show nearly 15% of Israelis are vegetarians and over 5% are vegans, making it the place with the highest per capita vegan population. The most famous vegan restaurant in Tel Aviv is Miss Kaplan, known for its carrot hot dogs. There are also food stalls offering a variety of delicious and visually appealing vegan dishes. Karen Brown, a food writer who lived in Tel Aviv for 3 years, believes veganism is a lifestyle. Dairy and animal products are disappearing, giving way to Mediterranean cuisine centered around fruits and vegetables. Tel Aviv is recognized as the city with the most vegans globally, with over 400 vegan restaurants scattered across the city. Most restaurants in Tel Aviv offer vegan menu options. There are also farms dedicated to rescuing and caring for animals. What do you think about this place? Share your opinions in the comments below. Number 4. Kissing the ground when arriving in Israel. When Jews set foot on Israeli soil, they often show deep reverence by bowing down and kissing the ground. This seemingly simple act holds profound spiritual significance, symbolizing the deep connection between Jews and their homeland. The tradition of kissing the ground dates back thousands of years. Maimonides, a prominent Jewish sage, documented this practice in his work, Mishneh Torah, citing the Bible's references to honoring its stones and its dust. Kissing the ground symbolizes Jews' loyalty and love for Israel, reflecting their belief that Israel is the sacred land given to them by God, which they have a duty to protect and preserve. Kissing the ground is not only an ancient religious ritual, but also a symbolic act today. Many Jews, no matter where they live in the world, still perform this act when they set foot on their homeland. Number 3. A land with the topography of an entire continent. Despite its modest size, measuring only 470 kilometers from north to south and 135 kilometers from east to west, Israel boasts an astonishing diversity of landscapes, encapsulating the typical features of an entire continent. It has plains, plateaus, mountains, and deserts, creating a uniquely impressive natural mosaic. Along the Mediterranean coast, the coastal plain is the most densely populated area in Israel, featuring modern cities, deep-water ports, and popular tourist destinations. The long stretches of white sandy beaches and fertile lands extending inland provide favorable conditions for agriculture and tourism development. Northern Israel is characterized by hilly terrain, including the Golan Heights and Galilee. The Golan Heights, formed by volcanic eruptions millions of years ago, stand at an average height of 1,000 meters with majestic cliffs. Galilee, with its limestone and dolomite mountains, is home to Israel's highest peak, Mount Meron, at 1,208 meters. Between these two mountainous regions lies the fertile Jezreel Valley, through which the Jordan River flows, creating a picturesque natural landscape. Additionally, the Negev Desert, covering more than half of Israel's area, is the largest and least populated region. It is covered with sandstone, unsuitable for agriculture. However, the Negev possesses unique geological features, with crater-like formations created by water erosion. This diverse terrain provides Israel with numerous advantages in economics, tourism, and national defense. The coastal plains are conducive to agriculture, industry, and services. The mountainous regions, with their stunning landscapes and cool climate, attract tourists. Despite its harsh conditions, the Negev Desert is ideal for testing new technologies and holds strategic importance. Number 2. One of the oldest seaports in the world. Located south of Tel Aviv, Israel, Old Jaffa is considered one of the oldest seaports in the world. It is home to a multicultural community, including Muslims, Christians, and Jews, creating a vibrant cultural tapestry. According to ancient documents and archaeological findings, Jaffa has existed as a seaport for over 7,000 years, predating even ancient Egyptian history. It is mentioned in many ancient works, including the Hebrew Bible and the writings of the famous Jewish historian Josephus. Jaffa played a crucial role in Jewish history, witnessing many significant historical events, including the First Jewish-Roman War. Today, Old Jaffa retains the charm of an ancient land with traditional trading activities by local fishermen. Moreover, it is a bustling marina and an attractive tourist destination for visitors from around the world. When visiting Old Jaffa, tourists cannot miss exploring the Old Jaffa Quarter. This area exudes ancient beauty with brick houses, cobblestone streets, and winding alleys. It once was the bustling commercial center of the region and is now a vibrant marina with many entertainment activities. Number 1. Hebrew is the language revived from extinction. One of the most unique aspects of Israel is that it has an official language that was revived from extinction: Hebrew. Hebrew has a history of over 3,000 years. It was the everyday language of the Jewish people for centuries. However, after the Jews were exiled from the land of Israel in the 2nd century CE, Hebrew gradually lost its role as a spoken language. For nearly 2,000 years afterward, it was only used in religious ceremonies and scholarly texts. In the 19th century, a movement to revive Hebrew began. Pioneers of this movement believed that reviving the Hebrew language was essential for building an independent Jewish state. They started teaching Hebrew to children and using it in daily communication. The effort to revive Hebrew was remarkably successful. Today, Hebrew is the mother tongue of over 5 million people and is spoken by more than 9 million people worldwide. It is one of the official languages of Israel, alongside Arabic. Although Hebrew is not one of the world's most widely spoken languages, it has seen significant growth in recent decades, partly due to the increasing Jewish population in Israel and the migration of Jews to other countries. So, we have explored 15 of the most intriguing facts about Israel. What are your thoughts on this Jewish nation? Or would you like to visit it someday? Please remember to comment and let us know. Thank you for watching our video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to stay updated with our latest videos. See you in the next videos.